Oh! I think this is the badge pickup line. Do you think this is the badge pickup line? They're waiting in line though. Should we just wait in line with them? No, I think we don't have to. I think we just go straight in, right? Let's try. Ooh, look at that print. They're waiting in line though. Like, can you tell Mama to wait at the end of that line just in case? See, they have their badges though. Pirates. See, I think we can just go straight in.
What?
I think we can go straight in. Let's just go straight in. Oh, wait. Somebody let him in. That's why I had it mailed. The badge is mailed, so we didn't have to wait in this line. Hopefully it worked. Just that some people with badges that are waiting in this line though. Thanks for that.
Let us know.
He's got to Yeah, those are pictures I like. Oh, okay.
They got Lego.
No, that's big.
So you didn't get the Nezuko?
No, it's booth 1103.
Oh, 1103.
Yeah. When you're on your app, where do you go when you see that?
I just saw it on the like Facebook stuff. But yeah, so it's in stock. 1103.
Oh, okay.
It's in stock though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All to your right. Thank you. Oh, look.
Man, they said they wanted 6.
Anniversary Stanley here. I definitely want to buy one. 3D printed
Really? Yeah. I've never said that.
I get a picture?
You guys have the Nezuko?
Only online.
It's online only?
Yeah.
Oh, never came?
Our shipment got
That
delayed,
one?
so that's just the sample.
The sample only? Okay.
So my question to you is, dude, are you in the Avengers? What's going on? Are you in? Are you there? I mean, I would assume. Have any of you guys heard anything? If nobody says anything, I'm gonna assume yes. Okay. I don't want to show up to set. I'm just gonna show up. No, it's in all seriousness. Without getting you in trouble, I don't want to get you in trouble. You don't have to. I'm not. I do plenty of that on my own. I know. I'm trying to help. Thank you. Without revealing what they are, since the movie's come out, since Shang-Chi has come out into this worldwide phenomenon, has that since COVID, have you learned more about the potential future plans? I just want to know if you at least know something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest with you. Destin and I talk all the time as friends, and I think it's really amazing that our relationship has evolved past. I don't know if the audience wants to hear this. Has evolved past just the movie that we worked on. You know, it's really when we talk, it's like, how's your life? How's your heart? What's worrying you? What's troubling you? You know, it's not like, hey, Destin, What about what about Shang-Chi, bro?
Is he just? But I know you're right.
But that being said, I could not be happier for him. And when I found the news out a little bit before a lot of people did, and I got a chance to have that kind of conversation with him, just to be like, oh my god, dude, like because I was a big admirer of his films. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Short Trip 12.
So good. So good.
Incredible movie. It was, the movie that basically got him to Sundance and really put him on Marvel's radar. And I was like, isn't it so crazy how for both of our lives to start from such humble beginnings to now have the opportunities that we have. And I just love any time that it happens to people who are as pure-hearted and as kind and as genuine as Destin. So, you know that he's going to bring that energy to Avengers. You know that he's going to... I think he's going to knock it out of the park. I really do.
The other thing that happened is I remember asking, okay, just as a fan of these Marvel characters and everything, I know your favorite Marvel movie was Thor Ragnarok. That's what you said. And then you were like, I asked, who would you like Shang-Chi to like meet and mix it up with? And you said Thor, I'd love to work with Taika, that whole thing. Thor, thankfully, had a new movie come out and he didn't die at the end of it. He's still in play, that's all I'm saying. So, has that stayed the same? Would you still like Shang-Chi to maybe interact with Thor, Hemsworth at some point?
I'll take anything at this point, Hector. I'm not picky. I'm not trying to be picky. I'll take Korg.
Yeah.
I'll take Korg, I'll take Rocket, I'll take
I love you mentioned Korg as a joke, but I kid you not, I know for a fact there are people who love Korg, the character, more than Thor Odinson from the Marvel, because Korg's awesome.
Korg is awesome, and he's voiced by Taika, obviously, very, very, very talented actor / director.
The other thing I wanted to ask about with Shang-Chi and everything is, since the movie's come out, there have now been fans that are like cosplaying these characters, kids dressing up as the character from Halloween.
A couple of people right now.
People right there. Look at that.
I see ballet outfits, I see jackets,
Shang-Chi's. And then
the rest of you, what the hell?
Next time. The character's also like a character walking around at Disney California Adventure. Like it's amazing. What's your response been like every time you do see somebody who has loved these characters and then they're now dressing up, or their kids are dressing up like Shang-Chi? How does it make you feel?
I mean, it's pretty wild, to be honest. The fact that I remember the feeling of trying on that costume for the first time. At Fox Studios in Australia, and feeling such an immense sense of overwhelming gratitude, and I just feel like, we knew then, we had some idea of how big this movie was going to be, but, when it came out, it became the highest grossing movie of the pandemic era, until Spider-Man came. Sorry. No, I watched Spider-Man, I may have watched Spider-Man more times than I saw Shang-Chi, but, so I contributed, I'm Taylor Swift reference. A lot of Swifters in the audience. So, what was the original question?
I think
it's an incredible feeling. And, we know the power of superheroes is to inspire, is to show people that really the possibilities are as limitless as you are willing to imagine, right? And I think, not to make it always about diversity, but I think it's really something incredible when a community sees themselves represented, and really traditionally, if you look like me, you haven't seen yourself represented in that way a whole lot over the course of your life, and I think even with Wakanda Forever, it's been so incredible getting to learn about Namor and his culture, and Talokan, and you guys have seen the movie, right? Yes. Yeah. What an incredible movie. Representation matters. Those stories matter. Superheroes matter. And that's never been more obvious than just right now in this moment looking at it.
I know. Have you had a chance to meet the actor who plays Namor, Dennis Weber?
Yes, we met. He passed by me at the Wakanda Forever premiere, which I was lucky enough to attend, and I was like, dude, welcome. How do you feel? Because I remember what it felt like for someone to say that to me, all the way back when, and I knew what must have been going through his head, just the immense sense of pride, but also like a little bit of the pressure that he must have been feeling to to represent his community. And, you know, I just, if there was anything that I could try to convey to him in that moment, it was just like, relax, man. You belong here. You're gonna kill it. And then I watched the movie and I was like, now I'm your super fan. So
that's awesome, man. Here's another really fun thing: is that there's a movie coming out next year. It's called Barbie, and you're in it, which is awesome. And we've seen like some official photos. We've also seen some like, you know, those like photos on set and everything. The movie looks insane, and you said it's like bonkers. Can you tell us anything about this Barbie movie that you're in that's coming out next year?
yeah, remember when you said that you were trying to not get me in trouble?
Right, you would get in trouble? Got it. The Marvel sniper put their thing down and now it's the
But now the Warner Brothers snipers,
like,
very.
Did you have fun? Did you guys wrapped shooting already?
I had the best time, and we honestly had the best. You know, from Margot to Ryan to, you know, all of the people. Like, it really was just such a who's who of Hollywood. Like, I got to be on set with Will Ferrell, whom I love. You know, it's the holiday, so I'm gonna watch Elf again, which I do every single year. But he's all, you know, I mean, he's just such an iconic actor, such an incredible comedian, just constantly, like, it was a masterclass. But also, you know, every single one of them are just such incredible humans. I want to shout out Scott Evans, who like became my BFF on set. Scott, of course, is the brother of Chris. Some of you might know, but he's incredible in this movie, and I get to play. I pretty much only do movies now where I get to be an action figure of some sort.
Yes, good.
Yes, and so that was in my rider for Barbie.
Okay, this next one might be a little tough. I don't know if you have an action figure coming out for this, but I know you're excited about this. I want to ask about it. You finished shooting a movie called One True Loves.
Oh yeah, no, there's an action figure.
There's an action figure. Okay, tell us about it. It's like a romance. It's based on a novel, and this was something that you were really, really passionate about and excited to do this role. Can you just kind of let everybody know a little bit about the story and why you were excited to be in One True Loves, plural?
Plural, yeah. One True Loves, if for any Taylor Jenkins Reid fans that are out there, they're out there. Look, she's an amazing author, and One True Loves is this like beautiful love story. It's kind of this mix between Pearl Harbor and Castaway and The Notebook, I guess. And it was just such a pleasure to read that script and to be considered for that role first and foremost. It was actually Sarah Finn, who was the original casting director that found me, that reached out. But
shout out to Sarah Finn. Sarah Finn,
because she's doing the most, and she is, you know, she's my MVP of all time, basically.
Marvel's secret weapon, the casting
director. Absolutely. She's never gone wrong, except this one time. Just one. It's just great to be considered as something other than a martial arts actor, you know? And I know, you know, obviously I love martial arts movies, you guys love martial arts movies. I just never wanted to be stereotyped. I never wanted to be put in a box, and Sarah saw something in me, and when I read the script, I was like, yeah, this is incredible. When can we start? And that was that, you know. So it's a movie that I'm very passionate about for a lot of reasons. I get to do something different. I don't punch anything in the movie. Well,
punch our emotions.
I punch my emotions. Yeah, I do that. It's a metaphorical punching. But that comes out next year, so I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I'm really excited for you guys to see Barbie. Really excited for you guys to see this movie that I just wrapped called Atlas with J-Lo.
Wait, the J-Lo?
The J-Lo. I just shot a movie with J-Lo. I know it seems like I made one movie and then just disappeared into the earth, but I really...
You've been working!
I have been working, it's just none of these movies have come out yet, so it just looks like I've been just doing nothing for a year.
Hanging out. But the other thing I want to ask you is, on top of all of these projects, you've also done a good amount of voice acting, which I think is awesome. It's Star Wars Visions, I mentioned that.
Would that be a great time to bust out my Star Wars impressions?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure, you have them? What do you got?
Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey to the dark side will be complete.
Bad, right? I work on that a lot. I spend a lot of time alone.
What, you got any other ones? What else you work on?
And since, you know, I know Mr. Elijah Wood and Mr. Sean Astin are not here, I'm obviously a Lord of the Rings super fan, so I just, in the interest of of the Lord of the Rings, I will say this.
Master tricks us. Master deceives us. He tricks habits.
Amazing. Also, shout out to our ASL interpreter who just like went into a golem. That was awesome. That was awesome. Look at that. Yeah. As soon as you went into, we are with our people, everybody. That's all I'll say. We're here.
Absolutely.
LA Comic Con.
Also, I have never felt sexier in my entire life than busting out that Gollum impression in front of thousands of people.
The last thing I want to ask before we open up to the Q&A is, I know you're from Toronto, and shout out to Toronto. I had a chance to visit earlier this year, and you had a list of your favorite restaurants, and I went to one.
Which one did you go to?
I went to Fishman Lobster Clubhouse. Dude. And the mountain of shrimp, and I am not exaggerating.
Lobster. It is Lobster Clubhouse.
Yes,
the Lobster
right.
Clubhouse.
I think you're right. The
Giant shrimp.
The mountain of lobster that we got nearly killed me. It was so good, but it was an awesome experience. One of the best restaurants I've ever been to. In your mind, what makes a great restaurant? What is key?
Well, first and foremost is the food, right? The food reigns supreme. But then if on top of the food, you can give your I'm just gonna say audience, your guests like a truly memorable experience. It's really experiential, and sometimes it's hard to quantify that. But I think you'd agree with me, Hector. Fishman Lobster Clubhouse gives you all of that. For those of you who have been, you'll know.
You gotta go.
When they bring out just this pile of deep fried lobster batter, just tossed in this, ginger, scallion, Maggi sauce, XO. Am I making anyone salivate? Like, I know a lot of you guys out there, lobster is just like steamed, grilled, dipped in garlic butter. And I'm telling you, we Chinese people, we do lobster, all right? We stir fry it in like a bajillion herbs and spices, and it tastes like heaven.
It was amazing. I can't wait to go back. Hopefully I get to go back at some point. But highly recommend, if you guys are ever in Toronto, go. And if not, just book a ticket. Just head out there just to go to Fishman Lobster Clubhouse. It was phenomenal.
This talk has been sponsored by Fishman
Thank you,
Lobster
Fishman.
Clubhouse, by the way, just so you know.
Brought to you by LA Comic Con and Fishman Lobster
Fishman Lobster Clubhouse.
Simu, thank you so much for answering my silly questions. We have some time now. We want to open it up to a Q&A.
Let's do it.
Would you like to take the honors and maybe pick some folks?
Oh my God, yeah, this always gives me so much anxiety. I'm gonna start with someone who's dressed as,
oh my gosh!
From Shang-Chi.
Wow!
How are you? Good. We're gonna get you a mic.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hey.
It's really big fan. You can't tell. Watch the movie earlier this week.
Who's dressed up as me and who's dressed up as Katie?
I'm you.
Got it. Got it.
You watch the movie
Got it.
and afterward you're like, oh my god, this is really us. But as me, but yeah, the movie was really great. Obviously breaking a lot of boundaries for diversity in movies, and a lot of people feel really represented in the movie. And also Kim's convenience and all the other things. And I was wondering, like, what
Can you hold the mic a little bit closer to her? Just there we go.
Sorry. And I was
You're great. You're great.
and I was just wondering, like, what kind of other roles are you looking to branch out to and just explore kind of the types of stories that can be represented, and how you want to be a part of
I thought it was very clear. As long as I have an action figure, I will do it.
That's what he said.
I will do anything. As long as I will.
You know what's great is that I know this for a fact. Simu, you were in Star Wars Visions, which is an awesome project. If you guys haven't seen it, you only took the job because you were like, "Would this prevent me from being in other Star Wars?" And they said no.
They said no. They did say no.
It's still a possibility, y'all. So
That's up there. No, to answer your question a little bit more seriously, I mean, I think there's so much I want to do just because I at least as of now have only done one movie, and as amazing as playing a superhero is, and trust me, it's the best thing ever. There's so much more I want to explore as an actor, as an artist, and so, I will watch Top Gun and be like, put me in a fighter jet, and then I'll watch Mission Impossible and I'll be like, I want to dangle on the side of an airplane as it takes off. Really, I think the world is open. I think I really want to explore the action genre outside of just martial arts movies. I basically have just named 2 Tom Cruise movies. I've realized.
you watch
I just want to be Tom Cruise.
You're like, put me behind a bar, I'll be in Cocktail. Like every
Yeah.
Tom Cruise movie you're watching,
Absolutely.
like, I can do that.
I can do that.
Show me the money, Jerry.
That's awesome. All right, any other questions here from the fans? Go ahead, Simu, if you want to.
No, Hector, you pick someone. It's giving me too much
Oh
anxiety.
my goodness! Oh my goodness!
all of you guys.
I know that earlier I saw some Shang-Chi cosplayers as well. Where are the
That guy's
cosplayers?
holding up 2 rings right there.
Oh my
so you
gosh!
can-
Look at this! Look at this little Shang-Chi right here. Right. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
We got
little-
one there.
little Shang-Chi.
We'll get to the little one, but here we go. Go ahead.
Reese?
Yeah. And I'm an action figure collector, and I was wondering, like, how was it
Oh, and we're about to have a great time. My whole career, you're gonna have.
I was wondering, what was your reaction, like, seeing your face for the first time on an action figure?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Reese. I was not cool about it. The day that I found out that my action figures had come out in Targets, I went to 6 Targets around LA, and I texted all of my friends, and they started hitting up Targets. Some of them might be in this audience right now.
That's why it was hard for me to find one. Thanks a lot, Simu. You and your friends got them all.
We went and we bought them all, basically. No, we were. I mean, it was so much fun, and I have the best friends in the world. We were on this group chat together, and they were, they're like, I'm at the one in Culver City, I'm at the one in Melrose. Like, which one are you hitting up? Like, I got 3 at this one, and we hit up like 20-something Targets all around the city. We were just like
ripping them out of kids' arms, like
that's
no.
it. Yeah. Drop kicking kids out of the way. But it was so cool getting to see it, and right at the beginning of this whole process, I got to go to Ironhead Studios in the Valley, and
They scanned you?
They did a full 3D scan of my body, and I was like, why do you need this? It's kind of an invasion of privacy. And they're like, it's to make action figures of you. And I was like, fair enough, proceed. and to see it, like, I remember I was dealing with like an employee who was helping me out, and I was like, that's me, and he didn't believe me. He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, look at his face, look at his face, look at the side of his head, and I pointed to beauty marks. I don't know if those of you who are further away can see, but I have these like little tiny beauty marks on like this side of my face specifically, and on the action figure, the marks were there, and I've been seeing the look on his face. He was like, it's pretty incredible.
Go home and check my Marvel Legends for those little birthmarks. Okay, we have a question here from the little Shang-Chi cosplayer. Look at this. Oh, no,
We'll take questions from people not dressed as Shang-Chi as well, I promise.
I just wanted to tell you that I brought my kids here today specifically to see you. This
Thank you
is
so
all of our
much.
first Comic-Cons.
Oh my gosh.
We wouldn't be here. if
How,
it
on a
wasn't
scale of
for
1 to
you.
10, how nerdy is it? Just wondering. I'm kidding. I'm among my people, so this is awesome. Can you please hold up that calendar for the audience?
Oh my gosh.
It's a shirtless picture of me. I was for the month of April.
Also, can we, just from everybody here as a welcoming, can we get a round of applause for their first Comic-Con ever?
Yes, absolutely.
Welcome.
I just wanted to say thank you for showing my kids that Asians can be superheroes too.
That's awesome. I feel bad for the person who's going to ask the next question.
What's your workout regimen like?
Well, man, we just had a beautiful moment and an experience here. But yeah, I work out. Okay.
You do right in the front over here. Right here?
Hi,
Hey.
my name is Alyssa. Just like you, I'm Asian and I love boba. So I just wanted to know if you have any updates on what your favorite boba shops or boba orders are.
Favorite boba shops, favorite boba orders. Any updates?
The real questions. That was a great follow-up. Do you guys love boba? Yeah, it's bubble tea. Boba or bubble tea. I'm not trying to be discriminatory, As long as you consume the drink, I feel like that's a net positive. Boba guys. Strawberry matcha latte, I love that. Bopo Mofo, big fan. And then jasmine milk tea, just anywhere. Big jasmine milk tea fan. Awesome.
I think we got time for one more question.
My man at the front has been eagerly.
There we
his
go.
hand is.
Yes.
What's up?
I hope this isn't much of a downer, but can you talk about what Jason Dare Frank and Power Rangers meant to you?
Oh my God.
Yeah. a big Power Rangers fan?
I was a massive Power Rangers fan.
Same generation.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Power Rangers might have been the first TV show that I ever watched after immigrating to Canada. I was born in China and I came to Canada when I was about 4 and a half. And of course, my parents hated that I loved Power Rangers so much. They were, they thought I was just watching for the violence, and fair enough. I probably was mostly. But I was also watching it because it was showing me what it meant to work together as a part of a team. It was teaching me about friendship. And, Jason's story, I shouldn't say Tommy's story in Power Rangers was so special to me because he was a loner. He was a lone wolf, he was by himself. I was an only child, I didn't have any siblings. I always felt like I never quite fit in because I was always the new kid, For the first couple of years, I didn't even speak English. And, man, just watching him grow from like a loner, from a villain to a part of a team, to like really embracing his leadership and becoming just the best possible version of himself and really giving himself to that cause. I know I'm reading way too deep into Power Rangers right now, you guys, but
it's there.
But it's there. I mean, he is my favorite, and it's not close. He's my favorite Ranger ever, and I think he's going to be missed because I think it wasn't just me that he touched. I think he touched all of you guys and everyone who was lucky enough to watch him. Not only was he an incredible actor, but I think he was just so good to the fandom, to the community, and I regret that I'll never get to. We sent a couple of messages back and forth, but I never got to meet him in person. I'll always be really sad about that.
Well, that was a beautiful question, and thank you so much. And thank you guys all out for coming out to see Simu Liu. Let's have a round of applause.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Awesome. A little applause for Hector.
Bro, we get close to them, we can ask questions to the boys or not.
Artist Holly's that side and then that side.
Wow, what a jam-packed day we've had, and it is just going to keep getting better and better. Are you enjoying day 2 of Los Angeles Comic-Con? Let me hear you make some noise. I'd also like to shout out Tiltify for powering the main stage. Now, who out there are fans of the Umbrella Academy? Oh yeah, a lot of you. Well, at this point I'd like to welcome our moderators for the Umbrella Academy panel, Hilly and Hannah, the creators of the Hillywood Show. You may know them from their epic parodies on YouTube that are based on your favorite movies and TV shows. So, to kick things off, let's get this party going with a short clip from their Umbrella Academy parody. Enjoy!
You know, Dolores is a model. Or was a model, right, sorry. But she decided to put up the apocalypse so that she could experience the world. Cool, huh? She's shy. Well, you are.
This makes no sense.
Well, it would if you were smarter.
How long have you had her?
30 years, give or take.
So what are you saying? That thing is your girlfriend?
No. That thing is my wife. I'm taking the car.
And I'm Hannah, and we're the creators of the Hillywood Show. We are so stoked to be here. There's some special people backstage, and we would love to show them how loud Umbrella Academy fans can get.
All right, guys, so we're gonna need your help. Follow my lead. When I point to this side of the room, you guys are gonna say Umbrella. When we point to that side of the room, Academy. Are you guys ready? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Academy! 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 Go, 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 go! And with that, we are about to introduce our first special guest.
We have co-executive producers extraordinaire Jason and Jamie Neese.
She is your favorite robot mom, Jordan Claire Robbins.
You know him as the donut-loving, time-traveling assassin. It's Cameron Britton!
So many.
There is a lot.
Love you got to get the high chairs because they're like the shortest people on planet Earth. Between Cameron, Jamie, and I were like 6 feet average.
Well, guys, we wanted to let you know, unfortunately, we got word that Steve Blackman cannot make it today, but it's because he's been called on duty for season 4. You guys want to elaborate about that, Jason and Jamie?
Yeah, as it goes with our tiny little show that we make, he had some production fires come up. So we were going to transmit back all the enthusiasm that's happening here. He's very sorry. I think we might have someone that can make it up for you a little bit later.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Well, we have some fan-submitted questions. You guys sent us your questions, and we would love to get into them if you guys are ready for the challenge.
Cameron, you ready? Oh, yeah. Okay, you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Just looking at everyone.
Alrighty, so this first one was from Ember, and they wanted to know, how do you feel knowing that the last season is approaching?
Well, I mean, it's been such a journey for Jamie and I. We've been there with Steve since pre-pilot. You know, Gerard did such an excellent job with the comic book. Gerard Word. I mean, it's sad, right? Because we want to keep doing the show forever. We think there's a lot of space to do it, but this season's going to be pretty rad. So we're pretty excited to give you guys that one last journey with the siblings. Proud. Also, this is going to be epic. So yeah, I mean, we're about to start cooking, so it's going to be really good. See if you guys are going to like it.
Very, very cool. Our next question is for Cameron and Jordan. Are there any elements of yourself that you portray in your characters? And this is from Daniel V.
Yeah, I actually think Hazel kind of showed me a couple things about myself that I didn't quite know. I've always been kind of uncomfortable being in a bad mood around other people. I'm sure a lot of us feel that way, but Hazel is so comfortably a Grum, and now so am I. I feel pretty good about it. Watching Aiden Gallagher be 15 and pull off a salty asshole, it's kind of like, well, if he can do it, then I can do it too. And now, I'll often be in my house, getting up in the morning, grumbling to myself, and be like, I feel like Hazel right now. So yeah, thanks to him for that. It was a cathartic experience turning into a negative person.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Very positive. I've always felt like a bit of a loner growing up. Like I didn't have a lot of good friends in high school, and so definitely being able to lean into that, like the loneliness that Grace felt, and just kind of feeling very isolated and searching for that sense of connection. I felt really seen by her. I actually related to her a lot more than I thought I would when I read that she was an AI. So that helped me lean to the humanness of her.
Being a robot.
Yeah, wow, that's poetic.
I trademark.
All right, next question is from Jill P, and they wanted to know, what was it like working with What a Workshop?
I mean, that pogo looks pretty real to me at this point.
We should explain who Weta is.
Right.
So they're an epic VFX company. they're like monkey people, Planet of the Apes, and they, along with the fabulous Everett Burrell, who's our VFX supervisor, and the man, producer, visionary, they created Pogo. And to say that Weta isn't one of the best in the game would be silly, right, Jason? Yeah, no, actually, Pogo is actually, they made him be alive, so he lives with us in the production office now. Yeah, he's real now. That's how realistic they made him. That's how good they are. You know, it's interesting, when we watch stuff, it's tough, right? Water, fire, hair, paper floating, animals, cocaine bear. I mean, don't lie, we're all ready for that. Right? That trailer is epic. But it's really hard to do animals, and Weta does it best. And they're just great. Yeah, I'd also like to mention in collusion with what a fabulous job they did with Pogo skinning it as a creature, is that Adam Godley and what he does to bring that character to life with his voice acting, we just found to be almost as profound and really made Pogo what it became. So, but yeah, Weta, I mean, Pixmado, rest in peace, the chief over there just died, I saw today, and yeah, Spin and a lot of other Method, so many visual effects houses that help bring this big world of Umbrella Academy to life. Folks, Mars, Weta, Digital Film Tree, they rock. Deluxe. I mean, if you know how to do VFX, we'll hire you. I swear we need that many people.
I was so excited when I found out it was Weta Workshop because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Is there any Lord of the Rings fans out here? And we all know, you know, Richard Taylor from Weta Workshop, and when we heard that those were part of your visuals, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
I mean, even with our show that's as big as it is, it was hard to get them to get there. Like, everybody wants it. So we felt blessed that they had an opportunity to carve out some time to do it.
Absolutely. Shout out to Weta. Our next question is from Siamara Arlette. And Siamara wants to know, what has been your favorite moment or experience with the fans thus far?
Well, that's for these two, because they're strong. I mean, except for now, obviously, because this is pretty rad in itself. Thank you guys for coming out. But Jordan, you tell me, I mean, you've done the circuit, especially season 1 when you first blew up.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are the best. Like, we have the best fans ever. So that's my favorite part, honestly, of getting to be a part of this, is like feeling the love, feeling the support, feeling like the story is received in such a profound way. Like, that's what excites me so much about, you know, having had the opportunity to come back again and again for the past 2 seasons.
Well, Cameron, go on.
Yeah, I'll say a story about one fan in particular that I'll never forget. Because I kind of get surprised when people come up to me because I can't grow Hazel's beard. That's actually made out of yak hair, which is a big Hollywood thing. I don't know what part of the yak they're cutting that from.
Don't tell them about the yak hair, that's a secret.
I believe there's like a yak farm on Wilshire Boulevard, and they're just getting primed and trimmed all day. But I did get recognized. I was at a basketball game, and I was in line, and this 15-year-old girl runs up and says, "Hey, are you like in Umbrella Academy?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And you saw her brain shut down, like she couldn't. She was excited and surprised, and then just kind of stood there with this half-shot, smiled grin, and then realized that she hadn't said anything for like 4 straight seconds, and then she just ran away.
This is exactly how Jamie and I are when we see both of you.
Yeah, that can't, I don't think that can be beta concept at all. It was pretty cute. I did have someone working at a cash register say, "Hey, you look like that guy, that actor." And I said, "Cameron Britton?" She said, "No, Seth Rogen." Yeah, he's great. He's really great.
Well, we have a really fun question here. This is from Carissa M. This is for all of you. The Umbrella Academy always has the best music. But if you could choose a personal theme song that would play anytime you entered a room, what would it be?
Superstitious by Stevie Wonder.
need to be a song from the series. I mean, everyone loves it.
Any song.
Just anything Spice Girls, really.
I went with Backstreet Boys because I just thought it was ridiculous. We had that fight scene with the Swedes. I was like, I'll meet that contrast. I feel like I live my life with Fleetwood Mac songs singing in my head, so probably everywhere. And I know we lost a great one a couple days ago, so probably everywhere. I love Fleetwood Mac.
Nice choices. We should see some of those songs besides Backstreet Boys.
Jason, Jimmy dance. I'd like do your Backstreet Boys dance. I think you and Glenn practiced it up in Moab, didn't you? Yeah, no, Glenn's way better at it.
Our next question comes from XMitch1709. Jordan, Grace has had amazing costumes and different looks throughout all 3 seasons. What season of looks has been your personal favorite?
Oh, that is so hard to choose because I just love every single season. And it's been so different. Like, I've gotten to play so many versions of Grace. If I had to choose one, I probably would choose the first season just because, I mean, just so many iconic looks and you know, setting the tone for where Grace was going. Yeah, I'd have to say season 1, I think.
I mean, our hair, makeup, and costume are amazing, right? I mean,
yeah, they're the best. And then, but I mean, culty Grace in season 3 was pretty fun too. Like the neckline just kept getting higher and higher, and then I end up with that nun's. You know, that was fun too.
Culty Grace. Hashtag Culty Grace.
This is from Taylor L. Once the Umbrella Academy wraps, what is one piece of memorabilia you would like to take home with you, or do you already own a piece?
Oh yeah, when everybody steals everything from these sets, it's just a secret. I want Christopher right there. That's a hell of a job you did with that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sell that. You know, one thing that Jamie and I got, this company called Dingery that does a lot of the physical things that you see in Umbrella that aren't VFX. They made us little figurines of Pogo in like his dojo suit that we were pretty stoked about. Yeah, if you came to our office, I won't say where it is, but it's not too far away. There's basically season. Have y'all seen? Did y'all come to our office? Y'all were stuck at the time. So we have like a life-size version of Pogo season 1 that was like the scanned-in Pogo. I mean, the genius behind it, Blackman, will, I'm sure, eventually get it. I just want to keep working for him so I can be near it. But it's fabulous. I'll put it on my Instagram at some point, but it's crazy. It's like legit, like a real version of Pogo, like all molded. How about you two? What have you stolen or made? Especially cameras, since we killed you all thieves. Hey man, people might not have seen that yet. I feel like anybody is here, hopefully.
I asked for and was given the carpal tunnel brace. I have that. That doesn't mean I didn't steal it. It means I asked for and then was given it. But I just think that embodies Hazel to a T. I think that's one of the coolest little features.
Jordan, did you steal any of your outfits? Because they all look fabulous.
I have tried so many times and I've always been told no, so I'm kind of annoyed that you were told yes. That's fine. It's favoritism. But the boots that I got to wear when Grace goes for a walk with Diego in the first season with that big purple outfit, those white boots I was in love with, and I was told that at the very end I could maybe have them. So I will be circling back when season 4 is finished.
I really like that outfit you wore right before Run 5 Run in season 1 when they were all at the table and the man started bouncing between different time periods. Cool outfit on that.
Yeah. Which outfit was that? I didn't hear that. Which outfit?
It's the one right before 5 runs out and freaks out and gets stuck in time.
Yes.
Okay. I just had a flash. I was like, shoot.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved that one. We were like, can we put that in more episodes? Yeah, that was a really good one. Yeah.
All your outfits are gorgeous.
I know, I'm so lucky.
Let's be real. All right, so we have Greg Martini. This is a question, and it's for Cameron. What was it like working with your partner in crime, Mary J. Blige?
Mary J.
How long do we have? So Mary is, I could tell right away that she's the type of person, like she walked in the room stone-faced with huge sunglasses and kind of just sat in the corner and didn't speak. And I saw someone who was strong and vulnerable, and you have to let her come to you. And so I just didn't bother her. We'd sit next to each other on set for hours, but I would just talk to her sister until she was ready to bring her personality forward. What I didn't expect was that she would be basically a 9-year-old girl. She is the biggest kid on the planet. She would say, "Let's go dancing." Cameron, listen, let's go dancing. And we would dance in the car, being exhausted by the time we got to the club, dance in the club, and dance on the way home. That's all she wants to do is do Scarface impressions and talk about Tropic Thunder. But what made it so fun is if you weren't in on the game, all you got was the stone-faced Mary. So on set, there were crew who were legitimately intimidated by her, to the point that when it was time for us to come to set, they'd come and say, "Cameron, we're ready for you on set. And if you would let Mary know that we're also ready." She's sitting right next to me. They just look at her and say, "Hey, Mary, they're ready for you on set." She'd say, "Okay, cool." She'd dance out there. I love that about her. A fun little story from the show. She only wanted to know what Cha-Cha would know. So she would only read parts of this wacky goddamn story that Cha-Cha was in. So when we did a viewing of episode 1, I said, "Mary, what do you think?" First thing she goes, "Cameron, what's with the talking fucking monkey man?" Oh my God, it fucking killed me. And that's about all that I think is safe to say.
Mary J. Blige is the coolest person on planet. I also want to say on like a surreal level, I remember being at the premiere party and being on the dance floor, dancing with Mary J. Blige while Mary J. Blige was being DJ'd, and I was like, "Let's get it." Is anybody else aware of what's happening right this second?
That was the highlight of my life.
You remember? That was crazy.
I was like, it won't get better than this.
Yeah, this is happening. I didn't work on the show anymore. I just stopped that damn list up here because I look like him. That's can't beat it.
All right, this is from Linkwood 86, and it's for all of you. If you could go back in time, what word of advice would you give to your younger self about your future? And this is very deep. It's very deep. It's very deep.
Let's go first. I'd be like, "Yo, you're gonna be just as rad as you think you are now." Wow, Jason. Wow. Enjoy having a 38 waistline because you'll never have it again.
I was pretty miserable when I was in the head case, so would probably, after all the research I've done, kind of go to my younger self and say, like, being in your head is really just ego. It's just, an ego is a story, and you're trying to be present and connect with people, but you've got two stories going on. In one ear is a constant story about how awesome you are, and the other is how terrible you are. And they are so distracting and exhausting. So knowing that that's what it is, you can then stop it and spot it and swap it and just be present, not think about yourself as much as you do other people. Life's been a lot easier since.
After Cameron's response, do you feel embarrassed for your shit? There's a shame inside of me now. All right, Jordan, what do you got?
Should be embarrassed. I mean, I was really anxious as a kid, and like I just never really felt good enough. I was such a perfectionist, and that's something I'm still recovering from. But I think I would just go back and tell myself to have more fun, and that like I don't need to achieve anything in order to be good enough. Like I'm good enough as I am, and so I might as well just like love being who I am more, because it's exhausting trying to be something that you're not, and it's not very fun.
I feel like that was a version of what I said, but in a better way.
You're welcome.
All true though. Seriously, be present. That's what I found in life. Just be present.
How about you, Hilly and Hannah?
What about you two?
Oh dear, don't put us. This is how you guys. Wait a second. This is how it works. This is how it works. I don't know. Just have fun. Don't take life too seriously, and just have faith that whatever God's going to open up is going to happen. And then just hold on tight and have fun.
Yeah, hang on tight. Life is a wild ride, ups and downs.
I mean, by the way, that video, y'all, what? It was so good. If we have time, I'll tell a story later about those two. But what's next?
Thank you. The next question is from XXLunaXAEP, and it's for Jordan. What do you think Grace would have named 5 if given the choice?
This is tough because obviously looking back, I know that he's now like almost an elderly man. So in the beginning, I felt that I needed to give him a name, like when I was preparing to shoot and in the first season, and I named him Henry. Something very sensible, you know, something that an old man would have. The weight, the gravity that Aiden brings to the character, I think needs to be honored with a really sensible, serious name. So yeah, maybe like Bernard or Henry or Arthur or something.
I'm only calling Aiden Bernie from now on.
People love that. Yeah, that'll make them really happy.
By the way, that guy is so amazing, that little man. He does so much. He's like a vegan, human, genius, musician, like the dude never stops.
All right, next question is TUA Babe 11. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Fly.
Yeah, you stole my answer. It's got to be fly. How fun is that?
You learn a lot about a person. You say invisible or fly.
That's a good
I feel like there's a creepiness.
What are you
of
trying
it.
to get away with?
Yeah, the invisible thing seems creepy. Our dad flew 737s, and we've always been obsessed with flying. I know it's easy, but flying.
I hate to say it, I totally first thought was flying as well. Like, what does that mean about us as a team?
It means we all want to fly. Yeah, baby.
How many people out there would want to fly too?
Wow.
Just a couple.
Teleportation.
Well, would you want 5's blink? Like, boom.
Yeah.
I don't think Comic-Con fans put a lot of thought into their favorite superpower.
No, I haven't thought about that at all. I just would be horrified to get stuck in time.
Oh yeah,
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
All right, teleportation is my new one.
I think shapeshift is overlooked a
What
lot.
would be the first thing you'd shift to? Aren't you a shapeshifter anyway? From all the videos I
Dude,
see?
any cosplayer would know that it would help loads if we could just shapeshift, right? All right.
Can I just, before that, say that, look out and all I see is a bunch of amazing artists, because I know you guys build a lot of your own costumes, and I would never know how to do it. I just saw like a zebra man walk by, and like, I'm just so impressed.
I'll say mummy face with the glasses. I can't tell if you hate or love this right now.
I'm the invisible guy.
All right, this next question is from Danny Aiden's Army. What was the most difficult scene to shoot?
Well, that's got to be for you two. You're out there shooting, and we're hiding behind cameras and doing offices far away.
Well, I mean, there are emotional scenes, but I think the one scene in season 2 that Hazel comes, what happened, we shot it at Hazel at maybe 55, 57, and I think we realized, like, if you watch the end of Harry Potter, taking a young person and trying to make them look a little bit older really doesn't work. You need to take a young person and make them look way older. So we had to go back and shoot that whole thing again. That's an 83-year-old.
That was tough.
And I loved that. I loved being a part of a show that could have been like, oh, the budget, we're not going to bring Cameron all the way back to do that again for one scene. But they did, and they actually brought me to go test, see if we could, what 83 looked like, how to get it right.
I think that Steve Blackman was just like in denial over your death.
He's in denial?
I think he was at the moment. He just wanted you around.
He's the one who fucking wrote it.
I know.
Hey,
He's not here to defend himself either.
But hey, Jordan, I mean, the choreography of like the Footloose and that, I mean, like, is that fun or is that more hard? Or?
I'm not a great dancer, but it was so fun. I mean, I loved that David and I got to have our little mini choreography and being in the studio, and it's just really sweet. Like, I feel like they really took the relationships into account when they were choreographing it. But I'd say like the couple scenes that come to mind for being the hardest, obviously like where Diego turns me off was really tough, especially because, you know, emotionally walking that line where you feel the weight of it, but I'm not fully human. It was the last scene of the day, and I was like, stay in it, and it got to like 6 a.m. and they were like, we're not gonna get to it. So I was like, okay, great, I'll come back another day with this. And then there was another time that Emmy and Tom and I got the giggles. It was like midnight. It was the scene where I played the eggs in a smiley face, and I just couldn't manage to multitask, and I played it upside down, and then Tom forgot his lines over and over, and I was just like laughing on camera. It's very unprofessional.
Probably down in the basement was tough for you too. Down in the basement with the
The basement was so much fun.
Crazy
The
ass scene.
flamethrower.
The weirdest thing about this show is some of the scenes that you would think were really tough to get are easy, and then some of the scenes that should feel easy to cut together become very tough in the editorial. I think it's the complexity of the show maybe is a little tricky.
That scene took like 10 days to shoot, and there was a lot of it obviously that didn't make it in because it was just like, it would have probably been the whole episode, would have just been me like setting everyone on fire.
Well, when you did the robot like in a meta way, like that was pretty satisfying. I think.
Thank you. I was waiting 3 seasons for that opportunity.
When you saw that, I was like, oh no, she did. Yeah, she did.
Okay, so we've come to a fun part of this panel, and it is speed round.
We'll see.
Here we go. Answer quickly. Answer fast.
Should we just do it like boom, 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 boom?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do this. Boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. So at least a little bit of thing.
Never first that way.
That's
All
right.
right, first one is think fast. You're given a briefcase and must time travel to a historic event. Where are you going?
Woodstock. I would say Prohibition, right after Prohibition in the 20s. I lived in New York City back then.
This isn't an event, I just really want to see dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say Jimi Hendrix Woodstock. Oh,
Yeah. You guys can go together.
When going to set or work, what is one thing you can't leave the house without? Go.
My philosophy books.
AirPods for meditating and music to get in character.
My 80s Spotify playlist. Iced coffee.
Hazel and Cha-Cha versus the Swedes. Who would win?
Hazel and Cha-Cha. Landslide.
Did you just ask him?
Do you see how big he is? Yourself like the Swedes. He's like Swedes.
Who did the handler send to kill 5? Like Hazel and Cha-Cha. Hazel and Cha-Cha.
I gotta go with Hazel and Cha-Cha too.
Right here. You better
Absolutely.
have the balls not to.
All right, would you rather have an alien for a dad or a robot for a mom?
Alien down.
I'm speechless. I don't even answer it. It's hurt right now.
You're an unfeeling robot.
Yeah, but aliens are unpredictable. At least
The
you know
alien
what I'm
has
gonna
to
do.
eat you.
He's trying to kill everyone. I mean, he's dangerous.
This isn't very
Set the
fast,
kids
is
on.
it, guys?
We're gonna talk later.
Sorry. Alien dad. Me too. Robot mom, done. Oh, wait. Way to go,
Thank you.
James.
We'll meet up for a drink later. I don't want to talk to these guys.
That's all right.
You're going to Disneyland. Which Hargreaves sibling are you taking with you?
Klaus.
Is that obvious?
I mean, no, Hopper, security.
Who?
Luther.
Okay, he's pretty fun too.
He's going to walk me in the front of the line.
That's a good
We're going to
point.
be like a Disney gel with Klaus.
I gotta go with Klaus or maybe Ben. I love.
Klaus is going to get kicked out.
That's
Exactly.
I'm going with Allison because she could say, I heard a rumor that you let us
Oh,
in the
that's
line
really
all
good.
day, every day. You're just on Space Mountain on the loop. She's like, I heard a rumor none of you wanted to be on Space Mountain. Then she'd be like, I heard a rumor that you get 10% of the profits for Disneyland in perpetuity.
Wow. Thought about this before, haven't
Really
you?
intellectual answer. I think about Disneyland. I changed my answer to his.
All right, coffee black, yes or no?
Sure. No. I'm still traumatized the last time I saw y'all over that coffee challenge we did. I'm mad at you. But coffee with cream.
I'm like that obnoxious person that's like half sweet, oat milk, decaf, latte with chocolate on the top.
She's got the list. She's got the CVS list for coffee.
All right, this is the last speed round question.
All right, it's the apocalypse. How would you spend your last day on Earth?
Crying with my family.
It's called speed round.
And you have a family, Cameron. You said with my wife and number 5 and a 5th of bourbon, like staring as the world exploded. I'd be with my family.
I mean,
You guys are boring.
now I'm gonna sound like a cold, heartless person. I was gonna say go like in a hot air balloon ride or something.
That's beautiful. That'd be a good view, though. My first instinct was to say get wine drunk. I didn't think that would be done. I didn't feel like a healthy way to end the I said bourbon. I don't know.
All right, so I have a special message, and I think it's a video from a Hargreaves sibling. Would you guys like to see it? Yeah. All right, for our techie staff back there, we could roll the foot. Oh, hello, hi.
Hello, everybody.
man of few words.
David Castaneda, everyone!
David's so hot we had to pixelate that video just so it would blow everybody's mind away. But David really did want to be here. He's in the UK. I think he was thinking about doing a play. He couldn't get back, but he wanted to do the video. He loves you guys. And yeah, we had to pixelate. It was too hot.
All right, everyone, we have about 10 minutes left of this panel. So right now, what we're going to do is open it up to the audience. If you have a question, don't be shy, raise your hand, and I believe we're going to have some tech get to you.
Where's our techie team to run that
Don't look at
mic
me.
out?
I'm going to make all my friends out there ask me questions.
Shall I come out there myself?
Do it.
Should we?
I got your little dance while you
I don't know.
Actually, there was a question submitted. Could you guys describe the last season in one word?
Confidential. Epically confidential. Also, there's that giraffe guy again. I love it. The mic is being run around.
The mic is being passed. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Give it up for our tech team. Yeah.
I say we go with Chris, the one holding Christopher right.
I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm such a huge fan of the show, honestly. I just want to know, of the seasons that we've seen so far, what's like your all-time favorite episode?
Hey, y'all first. I'm from the South. I'm allowed to say y'all. I would say that the White Buffalo Suite scene, it felt like it's so fatal in the moment, but I just love the whole idea of these hotels kind of mimicking either side. So I think it kind of culminated in that scene. And I forget which episode it was from last season, but probably around like 7 or 8. I think the scene in the cabin with Emmy and Elliot and the throat cut was so intense. And I think that for our show, we bounced so much with different themes and tones that we really were going to a new place after that. I don't think you come back from that. It's had so many great scenes. I mean, we've been on it for 5 years. Steve Blackman is just so much fun to work for, and Jeff King and all those guys. But that scene, I think, changed the trajectory of like where we were going to go.
I liked in this most recent season the episode, well, for me, from my perspective of having fun shooting it, where I start to go a little sideways and speak in tongues and start worshiping the Cuckoo Blitz. I really enjoyed that.
Hashtag Colty Grace.
What?
Hashtag Colty Grace.
Hashtag Colty Grace? Colty Grace.
Make it a thing, brother.
This is a thing now, guys. It's hashtag.
I think the wedding scene episode in season 3, I think that it encapsulates that, like, oh, people are in need, what do we do? Whatever the fuck we want to do, because we're dysfunctional, we're going to have a wedding. And then it was heartfelt, but weird, and it was everything that Umbrella Academy can be, with so much pathos. You have 30 hours of TV at that point. Just Reginald walking in was a moment, you know, like, that episode was so full of moments. Watching Ben get back to what he is inside, I really enjoyed watching that.
Well, and your love story was really good for us. Like the hand holding, how back will get that shot. That was such a lovely scene. Wow, great question.
Next question.
Super
You all have to pick. I don't know how to do it.
It's right here, scarf.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit nervous. To start off with, for all the past seasons we've had now, we've all had to deal with the whole, like, you know, end of the world scenario. We only have a certain amount of days to prevent it. And now with the final season coming up, everyone's wondering, you know, how you want to end this. But I know you're probably going to give me a confidential right away. I see it in your face. But what would you say, like, the theme will, like, take a different direction instead of, like, you know, oh, well, surprise, surprise, the world's going to end again. Time to get back to work. And one last thing, to my friends in the back, Neo and Amber, how you doing? But stop leaving me behind.
Wow. I can't say this. not being fired by Netflix is that this season will be very different than you've ever seen the show be. That's a pretty vague answer, but you know, just to go even deeper on that, I mean, half the making of the show, we've been in a pandemic. We did not start in a pandemic. So the irony of us like dealing with a show where the world's ending as it felt like the world was ending there for a while, I think it started hitting on a pretty like deep level for us as a crew. But yeah, I will say that Blackman's cooked up something very unique that will have a different effect.
And he's keeping it very simple.
Sorry for the answer, not the answer.
Let's go to the opposite side, to the lovely in blue.
Well, thank you so much for just a fantastic show, and I just want to mention thank you for letting Victor's character evolve. And honestly, it's a landmark in history for transgender representation, and it's a moment I will never forget. I've noticed the show is extremely perfectionistic. Everything is just what in the making of the show, what do you guys do differently? How many takes does it take? How many precise actions and decisions do you have to make it look so different?
Wish we had some of our directors. Jordan and Cameron might have a fun answer on that. You've been directed by the visiting directors.
Like Jeremy Webb and all.
Yeah, I mean, we have a different director for every 2 episodes, so that makes it really fun and interesting, and it really is different every time. Some days you're just moving super fast, and you only get a couple takes, and you know, that scene I referenced earlier with the eggs where I just could not multitask, that one I don't know how many takes we did, but I got to really like have fun with it, because Jeremy, I think, is a bit of a perfectionist himself, so that's always fun as an actor too, to be able to just like try it this way, try it that way. But yeah, it's kind of different every time, I would say. Every episode feels a little different.
Yeah, I mean, it took as many takes as it took, and they try to get it right, and sometimes it's like we nailed it. The frustrating part, some shows let you see the dailies, which are what you just shot right then, and there sometimes you want to, sometimes you don't. Umbrella, you never get to. You do not get to see what you just did, and I'd ask and they'd say no. So you just had to trust them that they were getting what they were looking for.
And I'll jump in on the other side of it. Neville Craig and Craig Wodowski are DPs, so every episode we swap because it's such a big show to prep for. They're both genius DPs. We use the best cameras from Area 65 to Phantoms, but we spend, and that camera looked dope. We spend, the lens packages are top of the line, but we spend an insane amount of time thinking about color and sound design. Our friends over at Technicolor now Formosa are the best we've ever worked with. So it's just really, our show takes forever, as you guys probably noticed. Like a long time.
It's the VFX, though. Their world building is insane how long it takes to render.
But Steve Blackman will get into editorial and work with our editors for days on a scene to just get it right. So the answer really is, like he said, it takes as long as it takes, but we will, like, Blackman won't be rushed. He wants it to be perfect. It's such a weird, nuanced, quirky show. So it's a whole process.
Literally, like we've worked on a lot of shows that aren't necessarily to this level. This is every department head, every person is like the best of the best. So you just have like this all-star team making this show that feels unique because of that type of personality working out.
We love Toronto too. Great city.
We have time for one more question from the audience.
It's got to be this one over here, guys. Yeah, it's got to be the guys. Spider-Man heart, man.
Word for his health. First of all, I want to say hashtag Colton Grace.
Yes, do that. Seriously, I'm serious.
My question is, out of all of the characters in the Umbrella Academy, if you had to pick favorites, who would be?
Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous.
You're trying to break up the family.
Dangerous. All right. Well, I'll say, excluding anybody on the stage. I think I will answer for a lot of the fans that 5 and class get a lot of play time when it comes to. They do. I mean, look, you guys, we got someone for everybody. Elliot is so amazing. David's probably one of mine and Jason's greatest friends over the years. We just all kind of click and we kick it a lot in LA. He lives nearby. But all of them, I mean, I was so sad to see Cameron leave. We never stopped being pals, and he's gone on to do a bunch of fancy movies, and he's just such a great friend. We got 5 minutes left, and, you know, Jordan's the best. I don't know, everybody. The cast is a dream. I'm just being real. It's just like one of those, we knew day one at the table read that we were onto something crazy.
Yeah. I want to do one more question. I think you had one. You seem pretty...
Can we answer that? Yeah. I mean, I love Luther's arc, and his heart shows in season 3, and he's all heart.
That's right.
That family needs someone who's the heart, and finally you get that. Having said that, it's Klaus.
No, you knew it was coming. Did Luther? He always gets
he has the best arc.
Well, they're the same height too. Jordan, what do you think? We only have a few minutes, but
No, I was just gonna say another kid. She's a favorite. You know, God, I love them all.
Jordan's gonna work forever.
All right.
One question, 20 seconds.
Special right here. Special question from the fan.
Hi, love your show. Quick question. It seemed a lot of the characters' powers seem to develop with their personalities or as they grow. Greatest example, Vanya, as she learns more about who she is and that her powers kind of grow and she's even able to kind of transfer them and save life. Was that intentional? Did that just kind of develop through the seasons with the characters?
Blackman, man. I mean, Steve Blackman's a genius. He would have, I think, what do you call it, like coffee and donuts or something, whatever he did with you guys in the morning.
Coffee and Coke.
Yeah, coffee and Diet Coke. He loves Diet Coke. And he would literally talk to these folks and then integrate what they are as human beings into it. He took a lot of, advice from the graphic comics and stuff. But Steve Blackman really is just such a great captain for the ship.
Yes. And definitely intentional. I think even Jordan would say that she could see her character kind of changed and stuff.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I never knew what to expect, and you don't see the scripts until as you're shooting anyway. So it was always a bit of a surprise for me, just like you guys watching it. Like I would be like, oh, this happens now. So yeah, I think that's what makes it so fun is that it keeps going in different directions, and I think he does write it in tandem with what the flow of the energy is.
Very cool. Okay, our final question. This was from Ashley. All of you, what are you going to take away from a show as big as this from the beginning to the end?
Cameron?
I have to give a shout out for a major commercial show that is weird as shit. Makes me so happy that they can call me and say you're coming back for season 2, and I can be like, what am I doing? They're like, you're in one scene and you're 83 and a bunch of Swedish people shoot you, and I'm like, great. That's not jumping the shark at all in the show. That's just an errand. And that's just normal as shit. I love the way every character's like, wow, this is weirder than anything possible. And they just kind of go like that and keep going with it. It's so great to see something original and fresh get loved like that.
I just feel incredibly grateful for, getting to be a part of it. I love it so much. I love the people involved in it so much. I've had so much fun. I feel incredibly privileged to get to play Grace, all the versions of Grace. I just feel like I've grown so much through it and made lifelong friends. And really just I love how the show is all about the superpowers and action and comedy, but at the heart of it, it's just about love and family and really relatable, really important, profound things. And I think that's pretty rare to be able to do all that in one show, and that's why it's done so well.
When I said Cameron earlier, I meant it. I'm going to take Cameron with me at the end of the show. You're coming home with me. Just great friends. I mean, partners in crime. Just the best people in the world have come into our lives over the last 5 years working on Umbrella Academy, and that's the most important thing, I think.
Yeah, it's been the honor of our lifetime. It's made me a better storyteller. It's made Jamie and I better storytellers together. We know we'll never work on a show like this again. Because, like Cameron said, this is one of the weirdest fucking shows ever. That feels like it's almost a miracle we got a chance to be on Netflix. But I'm so happy that we were given that chance and that you guys got to come along on the journey with us. So all of you guys will be the biggest blessing we have too.
Unless you guys have the power to rewind time, we are unfortunately out of time, but they gotta go work on some season 4 business. Can we give it up to this Umbrella Academy?
Jason and Jamie Neese, Jordan Ryan, and Cameron Britton, everyone.
Bye. Goodbye. When Hazel passes out because Cha-Cha chokes him with the lamp cord, I literally passed out. So when you watch that, you're actually watching me pass out. I never got to say that before. Bye.
No, you can. I saw them.
I love it for you. Thank you, Matt. Great to see you again.
Hey, Mr. Esposa.
How are you?
Good. I have a silver one. What's the coolest thing you sound today?
Coolest thing I've signed today. I don't know. I haven't had anything unusual.
This is pretty cool.
I love this poster.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Hey.
It's online.
Yeah, I bought it directly when it dropped.
From what?
When it dropped, I bought it.
You've had it a while.
Yeah, and then I went to the San Diego Comic-Con and I got the other signatures. Yeah, that's ours.
Great to see you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anime.
Okay, I will come find you. Okay. There's something going on around the
Let's go over here.
that way when they
And these are classic games. Oh man, I'm stuck.
Is it fun?
Yeah, you want to, I'm biased. I helped make this game, so.
Looks cool. No, it's okay. It's okay. How much is it?
So this version is I think it's 30 for PS4. I think the NES cartridge is 60. I'm unsure how much the Switch one is.
Okay.
And this is already out. This one is going to be out next year, and it will be on PC.
You can buy this
Yeah, you can buy this one currently on these three here.
Limited run.
Limited run, or if you want to just download it from their in the individual network stores, you can do that as well.
Cool, thank you.
For sure, thank you.
Chinese rocket. Perhaps even test the space and struck you in the face. Have your rope ones all back.
We already have the key, and the exit was
So, Scott, I believe you're behind right now. So I'm going to ask you to go first in round 2. Would you like A or B? I'm going to say A this time. For here, everybody, no. Who did you duplicate last time? Who duplicated with Scott last time? In such a cheesy way. Okay, so you two will not play. Okay? Everybody else plays except you two. All right, round 2. Round 2. Here's your question, Sky. The crowd booed during the Pokemon battle when the Pokemon Hitmonlee kicked his opponent right in the blank. Okay? Am I saying that right? Hitmonlee?
Did I answer?
Okay, all right. The crowd booed. They said, "Oh, boo!" During the Pokemon battle when the Pokemon Hitmonlee kicked his opponent right in the blank. I go along with that commercial. Coincidence. Phil, are you playing here? Okay, you ready to go? All right, I think we're ready to go. So, Sky kicked his opponent right in the...
I'm going to argue that I can say this because it's on the commercial, but I'm going to say NARS.
NARS. The NARS. Okay. I think we might catch up here. Phil? What? Yeah, it's a ticker. Okay, NARS. I think we might have to do it here.
do that, guys?
put it back? Alright, thank you.
Oh yeah, what's right here?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a different pros, take a Rick and Morty. It's important that you think about it, so we give it that you listen for. Sleeping on it, it's different to the different sodas, just so that we water this one.
This looks like a place. Is he over 6'2"? Yeah, he's like 6'4".
How much is this?
这个多少钱？
Price.
$3.99。
300?
Yeah, $3.99.
I mean, I said, no, I mean, you want to dig through these? That's right, I did you? That's right.
We're gonna go through each color, I think. I guess what we see now. And then we're gonna color with a good
You guys selling merch too? Yeah. So we gotta.
And then the one to the left is that as well.
Square.
He just has 1 2 words. He just keeps going. He's like, yeah, take them all in.
Yeah, dude.
John is something like that.
Whatever the higher number wins. Oh, so a 2, I was at a 1, so you put me at -1 now, because 2 minus 1 is -1.
Build a deck or buy booster packs or anything. Very consumer friendly. Much to the chagrin of Wizards of the Coast when I've ever played. They were like, we don't like that. bro. Let me take a photo.
How much is the animal scale?
Which one? That was 30.
Boss, how about this one?
Basically.
You know what? Don't do that.
No.
It's like the same stuff.
No posters.
No posters.
It's called theater training. Come from the deep chest. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows.
I feel like you are more comfortable.
They're just sitting in here.
Just get it. That hurts ripping.
Take it up to
Okay, go for it. Take it up to the guy in the front here. Mama, no. That's her price.
From you that you are organically powerful.
Oh. No.
So close, so close.
I should have recorded that kid.
Yeah.
It's just a pin. You want 2 pins.
You do the same. Get what you want in your lives.
Oops, yeah.
We have one. And like, I thought you were like so
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Very, very capturing and mesmerizing.
How much is Miss Minutes?
This minute is 70.
you have a question? How much is
R2D2 is 200. You're talking about the
black one?
Yeah, the 2K piece from Star Wars.
You walked everything already? Go.
Yeah.
Here, it's garbage here. Start here. Wow, Van Gogh. What?
Like a Funko.
Is that the guy with the signature?
Oh yeah.
Just go like this.
Like Star Wars.
I just wanted to try. I used to put it on my
Copic. What's that webtoon? What's webtoon? No one's lining up.
What time is it? Don't forget,
Use the actual.
Do you like the California print? I do. And it comes with a large holographic sticker with it too. So I can show you right over.
Oh, it's cool.
So if you end up getting that print, I only did like 50 of those, so there's like 20 of them. Number, and that's cool to have. So.
He doesn't want anybody.
OCD collector.
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it poop?
Oh, Mojo Jojo?
Where?
Jolly man.
One night randomly at Scott.
Truckers class. So many people have been going after us. Hello, I'm sorry. So many people.
No, you're good. You're good. Oh, sign this. Nice. So nice. Thank you.
I'll see you at the next box. Get those dope ass phones. Hell yeah.
Thank you. You know that?
Huh?
You know that?
No.
Metroid.
Huh?
Metroid.
If you see us, which island? We're going to the big island. Okay, you're going to be on
body pillow.
Huh?
You can get a body pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah, there's a kind of talk about so
It's pretty awesome. Everybody's like nice. All of a sudden, right? All the nerds are nice. Yeah, I was told. Because outside of here, it's like size of.
How many more people do you have to shop for?
we'll have an information center with the group tomorrow Sunday. We'll have a service panel. One of our Shriners read.
I got it from Parsons for $16.
And they're like delighting in slaughtering them.
Jollibee.
Yeah.
Jollibee.
Bro, you've got to get better.
Ooh, look at that.
Together.
You can miss anything in there? Imagine. Wow, nice.
What do you do? See, it's skilled labor. I'm telling you, skilled labor is the only thing that's going to save this nation. So far. We're trying to give people jobs and get them skilled.
So nice.
No, we got all the going down the street. They're comedians that have that water king, you know, illegal, you know what I mean? But it's $200.
Shinron. Loki and Simu. Cool cosplay.
Thank you.
This way, right? This way, right?
Artist Alley was one of like the small ones. And they have like prints they want to sell. This is where they come. But this is more like all like the
We have corrupted Venom, but that's about it. Why, Candida Rosa? Sorry? For Candida Rosa? Yeah. Yeah, but we sold out of all the 60? 60. Okay. That's better than nothing to sell. Thank you. Oh, he does have it. I'm not even come down. You're legendary. Dang, I'm not salty. I don't want it no more. I want the dollar now. Come back to the dollar.
How much is this? 40. This one, but with the mask. Tanjiro, but with the mask. Yeah.
Like an Everett once, so Naruto. I saw him yesterday. He came to my house.
He has a Tanjiro with a mask.
Do we have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have it over there. It's all topic. Huh? Can you show him Tanjiro with mask?
How much is that one?
How much do you have Tanjiro with mask? What? Tanjiro with mask. He's on that top shelf right on that side.
Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Thank you. You too. I'll let you know.
It's 17 on Amazon. Should I just buy it on Amazon?
40 bucks. How much are you guys selling the Naruto one up there? 100? Hey, so I only have one in the
You're down to one last, yeah.
car. Yeah.
So one more that sells here, you bring the other two, right?
Yeah.
You pay some?
Those are yours.
Those are not mine, they're theirs. I'm not trying to like use them.
Oh, you're not gonna bring me yours?
Yes.
Keeping yours?
I'm not gonna sell mine. What's up?
How much is it?
40.
It's 40 on Amazon.
No shipping fee.
Okay. Malaya. Oh, it's that guy. He writes still.
Oh, yeah.
Shrimp chips. Uma fan.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know. Maybe they use it? We don't want
How much are the fans?
One for 20, two for 35. The two in the middle are 30 each.
Is that the one they use in Real Housewives?
The shade one, it's up on
The one they use on the Real Housewives.
Which one?
Oh, that one. Shade.
How much?
$20. 20. And then these are.
these two are 30.
Okay.
You're gonna go this way? You're like, nope, I'm just
Just watching. What are they promoting? A party?
So Insomniac is our company,
Uh-huh.
and we throw festivals and raves and everything.
Oh,
so
cool.
these are our performers. We hire 150 to 200 performers each
Like crowd motivator?
Huh?
Like a crowd motivator?
Indeed. So we have all sorts of characters and people that do all sorts of things. Breakdancing, still walking, aerialists, just regular dancers and all sorts of stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what this company, we're big old festivals and all sorts of fun stuff.
Do you have a calendar?
We do on our website. This is the next one that we have coming up, and it's in Southern California. But just insomniac.com. That's got all of our events and everything. So we have like EDC and Big Wonderland, Charming Wonderland.
You do parties in San Diego?
I don't know. I know we did a couple things in San Diego, but we don't host any like festivals at this moment in San Diego. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I take a sticker? 7.
I looked at the machine that you don't even know.
How much are they? The bank scheme. 110.
Oh, mouse pad.
Should I try or not yet?
How much are they?
They're 132 or 50.
I'll get her the heavy. I'll get another one of those. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You mind if I pick it up?
I bring her up for the lanyard.
You're just everything here is like out of the
So 50, 55, and then you're gonna pay for that. How much is that? Hey, how much is that?
Oh, you want to sweat?
That was the box.
Yeah, it's cute. 1 for 30, 2 for 50.
Here. Oh my god.
Are they coin banks? Oh yeah.
How much, Daddy?
1 for 30, 2 for 50. Yeah, Boba Fett.
How much then?
1 for 30, 2 for 50.
1 for 30, 2 for 50.
Do you guys have like a website too?
Yeah. Not. I don't think for this.
Oh, okay.
For the office stuff.
Which one?
You want to get one?
That's cool.
Should I just get it? It's fine. It's good to support them every once in a while.
You guys having a good time tonight? Alright, there's like an 11-year-old in a great costume right here with the contacts and everything. That's the energy I'm looking for from the rest of you. I know some of us have ice packs for our feet. We're at that point, right? But I still got great energy because there are some amazing contestants right there. To make these costumes.
Alright, bro, we'll get you some food, okay?
What's your favorite game? Probably Spirited Away or Totoro.
It's good that I found it online too because I know it's not fake. Like it's officially licensed.
Oh, yeah.
That's it?
I know. Chase with
Oh, we walked through this one already? Okay.
Yeah. This is where I bought the bag.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, just watch it.
Remember the Pokemon cards we got them? Evolutions. They're selling it $60 a pack.
And sign, and because they were a black cover, we destroyed more than 100 of them. We just didn't end up with having that good of a print. So if you're into that kind of collectible stuff.
Dinosaur. Dinosaur.
Dude, I can't believe you fucking got to see that shit, bro.
Jurassic Wars. They're doing the costume cosplay. Jeffrey.
Next up, we have two geeky-licious.
So they're doing the cosplay.
Medieval Mandalorians. They have reimagined the Mandalorian in medieval times, following the adventures of Knight Din, the Feeble Mando, as he goes on a quest to reunite his charge, Baby Grogu, with his people. But wait, Lady Bo-Katan approaches. She desires to reunite all the clans of the Mandalorian.
I think she just won that round.
And to do this, you must possess the dark saber.
Next up, TDIM cosplay with the FCU's Captain America. This character is a mashup between Steve Rogers' Captain America and Sam Wilson's Falcon. This costume took about 2 months to complete, with the boots, goggles, and belts being modified. The outfit that was the most time-consuming were the wings, which are handmade.
$400 for Silverhawks?
Included ultimately tested various times. It was hard work, but we really enjoyed it, and it was more than satisfied with the results. Falcon American Captain Silver. I feel safer under.
Next up, we have Sword Payless from Star Wars Rebels as Ursa Wren.
Unfortunately, she couldn't make it. I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
Is Marissa here? Okay, great.
Do you have Marissa?
Marissa McKendall is here from the MCU Mandalorian crossover. This is a Spider Mando. The galaxy far, far away, Mandalorian gets hit. If you ever bring out the Spider, it becomes the Spider Mando. And this is a perfect point to remind you all that cosplay is all about creativity and passion. And you can design anything, you can gender swap, you can do anything you want with cosplay. That's a beautiful execution.
I want to see them open the bags. It's always garbage.
Oh, there's a crab
they bought one. Yeah. Let's look at the garbage. Yeah. Because then, if you don't like it, you get to, I don't know, exchange it. I don't know how many times. Oh, they're not gonna open it. Open it! I wanna see. Oh. It's always garbage.
I made the desk.
Let's go.
They're okay still?
I think so.
What about arm? I thought he wanted to walk. Like,
She'll learn how to do wood burning and many other tricks to get all the details on this. Speaking of details, there are 2 hand-poured acrylic paints concentrated in her costume, as well as thousands of hand pages.
Jollibee.
It's a replica of a thing, so I glued that. I didn't glue otherwise.
It does look dressed like that to make all the kids all
Yeah, no, right.
smile.
That's good.
Now, this one
Yeah.
is for people to float.
It took about 6 months to build it.
We've already seen the full spectrum from video games to classic Disney to horror to Star Wars. We've seen Marvel, it's been amazing.
Someone still put 600 here. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's getting a lithograph copy.
Sunday Slays cosplay from Durham, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering that. Behold, humans, a sort of upstart
Secret auction. Silent auction. Nobody's bidding. Nobody bid.
It's just someone on the phone. It's like, I don't know, I have a hard time.
This day and age, like Bob Dylan.
Is that a real Picasso?
Huh?
Lithograph. It's a lithograph. Nobody's bidding.
Nobody put a name, but they put 420.
This one they want. People can see your phone number. LOL. Taklido na. Wally. Which one are we going down? This or this one? Yeah, this one. Friends.
Sending it to me. I took a picture of it. More appreciate if you buy one. Very appreciate if you buy one.
Look inside over there.
That's cute.
There's a guy in the front who does it. No good?
Not right now, but later on, probably in the last minute or so, it's gonna be something scary. I can see.
It's drawing.
All right, I have about 4 minutes.
or are we gonna walk up?
Hmm. 5 more aisles? How many?
29 minutes. No, you took pictures of
Should we get your thing now?
Huh?
Should we get the palasong?
Huh?
Should we get it now?
Oh, yeah, okay. I have the number. That's cute. What?
Sapphire was good because they were giving 300 back.
You really don't know that?
Kind of.
Morphicon exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him over to him. He can make up his mind.
I think the rest is just like sellers, like swap meet.
Yeah.
Hello, how's it going? If you guys have any questions, let me know.
Oh yeah?
This is cute too.
So it's a jacket? She got a jacket?
She's wearing it, you didn't see?
I thought it was a sweater.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's more of a jacket.
Yeah.
It's good quality.
Yeah.
What is that show from?
Huh?
What's the show?
She says Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
She goes Demon Slayer.
That's nice.
Which one? So set?
They're separate, but you can.
This one too? I don't know him.
Do they want to come inside now?
The whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing. Estimates took me about 2 weeks.
Cat.
What'd you get? What's
It's not gonna break.
I don't know.
You made it fit?
How? Is it like a class buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cloth map.
If I ever get that, I'm expecting to make scary flower.
Leather books.
Yeah, I'm winning out for last hour.
You good?
Super good. How's it going?
BTS.
Pues.
18 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I got out of the mystery box.
Next time we'll say, all right, just I don't know what right now, but I was going to try to have
Oh my god.
Zane! Billy Zane!
Boulevard. They're like number 2 right now. They used to be number
$7 coasters.
And then I'll put her cup noodle. She doesn't like it.
Okay, almost done. 14 minutes. T-Mobile. much battery do I have left? 4%.
She's very powerful. Very powerful.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys break down to
Zero star. Let's see what they have. Ooh.
What is it, Lego?
Demon Slayer.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Bro, he's doing nothing. I've been doing nothing.
Hey, actually no. Oh yeah.
Okay, just look here real quick, and then that's it.
Oh yeah.
Ghostbusters. DeLorean. Toy Story Planet. Pizza Planet. Cars. Joker. Jurassic Park.
I became Doc on the end.
So we have freeze-dried Skittles and all of our licorice flavors. And you can be any one of those.
Let's go to take a picture.
Let's go.
So funny story about the licorice movie.
We're doing a video, but I want it ready.
Okay. One more minute.
Wait, how many record? Are you gonna announce it? No.
Maybe no.
Well, I mean, it's going to be, so that's dangerous. Oh, I think we can.
Mm-hmm.